Appreciation August is on 1 week early at integrativemysticism.com. From now until the 31st of August 2020, enjoy 20% off all Scarlet Moon services, including gift certificates when you apply the codes on your screen. We are now also accepting tips and donations for those of you who've been requesting that for the last 7 years. You can now leave a tip or a donation at my website, integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Gemini. Let's have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your horoscope for the coming 7 days. And this is a very interesting week for you because it does look like a lot of what was reaped is going to get sown. This week we have a lot of things coming home to roost. And I don't want that to sound ominous, but this does look like a week where there is going to be a fair amount of opportunity to do some troubleshooting and fixer-upper types of activities, but the symptoms or the distortions are also going to come up to be revealed as well. So we're going to have to see the symptoms or feel the symptoms in order to know where the problems are, right? That's how spirit works. That's how the body works. And this does look like one of those weeks, but I don't want you to think that's anything negative. Remember, you have the birthright of free will, and you don't want to be one of those folks who gives all of their power away to tarot readings like a fatalist. You are divine creator incarnate, okay? So what is going on when it comes to this week? Well, this week, your spiritual theme is the Eight of Wands in reverse. And what I'm getting from this is, yeah, there is something happening where we are correcting some misfires or some misdirections. We have some issues, yes, that are going to be coming home to roost when it comes to things that we have already put out there. When we talk about misfires and misdirections, it's not necessarily giving me the impression that we've done anything wrong in terms of, heading towards a certain goal or an ideal, but it may be something that was in our creation, in the energy, in the action, or in the meeting, or in the deed that needs to be tweaked. And with the Eight of Wands reversed, we have a chance to fix it. That's the point. We have the chance to turn things around. And this is where the empowerment actually comes in. You just have to be strong enough to take on the lesson that is coming, because with the Eight of Wands reversed, we're seeing, okay, was something done too hastily? Was something worded incorrectly? Was something maybe, left too vague or too open to interpretation, so it was implemented incorrectly? This is where we're seeing a lot of things come up in our life so we can get things back on track. As we get onto the material concerns, that does seem to show up with the Justice card in reverse, because there's a warning about a misuse of rules or the understanding of the rules or the understanding of standards and propriety. Maybe that is leading to the following of bad advice. Now, I'm not sure with the Justice card reverse if this has to do with maybe an exploitation of certain rules, or maybe an exploitation of certain proprieties or standards when it comes to a financial or business situation that maybe we were, fallen victim to. Because sometimes, when we talk about all of the red tape, sometimes what happens is we accidentally go forward with something because it is technically correct, but it does turn out to, serve us poorly. Or possibly we are getting warned about following bad advice, about maybe following loopholes, or trying to dive through loopholes, or exploit loopholes that are not really loopholes after all. The Justice card reverse can also indicate a need to really pay attention to maybe a model or a strategy that you've already been given when it comes to a financial or professional plan or a journey that you're already on. We've been following advice that is, while technically correct, not giving us the entire picture. And once again, there is a warning about the misuse of just facts in and of themselves with no nuance and no context here. We might be getting the wrong idea about a corporation, an organization, or maybe a deal or a contract. Luckily, with the Justice card reversed, the Eight of Wands reversed, it can be reversed this week, but we don't want to go in on just blind trust when we already have the information that seems okay, that's still not serving us well. Okay, so make sure that we take care of that, because we might be saving a job opportunity, we might be actually recovering a job opportunity or money, or preventing a loss. As we get on to the community card, when we talk about friends, relatives, other people in your life, a change in policy or a norm that is for the best. This could actually be what clues us into how to make some of these shifts. Because with the Hierophant card reversed, I do think a lot of you Gemini people are going to be in a space where you find a way to do something completely new as an alternative, with maybe it's actually evolved beyond what you've been given, what you've been informed about when it comes to maybe something you're doing with a friend, doing with your own personal life, your own professional life. There's something outside the box that comes your way that actually helps you to turn a situation around. And when we talk about a change in policy or a norm that is for the best here, it does look like this is an epiphany. It's a eureka moment. It's an update and an upgrade or an improvement over an old model that maybe our family, our social group, or maybe our business practice, our job, or even our own social or spiritual communities have not really gotten on top of yet, or maybe we're not educated on, but now it is going to prove to be very advantageous for everybody to play with and work with. As we get on to your challenge, we talk about your lesson for this week. We've got the Strength card upright, maintaining health and function inside and out. Very much in theme with what's been going on with the rest of these cards, right? Because when we talk about maintaining health and function and longevity in situations, the actions, the appearance, and the outside, that's not the whole piece. And when we look and see with the Eight of Wands reversed, now we have to go, well, what went into this creation that, that might need to be fixed? What's going into our process when it comes to maybe the implementation of a new diet, an implementation of a new parenting plan, implementation of a new big project or manifestation? What goes into it matters just as much as what you're talking about it, or the actions you're taking around it, or how you're getting it to where it needs to go. If you accidentally mess up, when you're, say, baking a cake and you throw in powdered sugar instead of baking powder, well, you're going to end up with something completely different. And the Strength card upright is indicating, we are going through and fixing things that have had the wrong ingredients put in this entire week, and you will salvage them if you take it up. As we get on to the relationship card, when it comes to love and romance, we've got the Five of Swords reversed, and this is going to be a week where we're righting a lot of old wrongs that maybe either went unnoticed or possibly created a lot of strife, a lot of drama where there didn't really need to be any of that strife or drama in the first place. And so for a lot of you, this could be maybe realizing we got somebody all wrong when it came to a bad first impression, maybe getting a second chance with somebody. For those of you who are currently in existing relationships, this is going to be a week where a lot of you are probably going to find that we have to do some course corrections as a couple. Maybe we got the wrong idea about something we were doing together, or maybe there's an old shadow hanging over this relationship about some misunderstandings, things that people have not necessarily let go. We're doing the healing as it comes up to be seen, revealed, and cleared. So that is what I've got for you, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because I appreciate it. And if you ever want to get a session with me, take advantage of the sale, or leave a tip or a donation, go to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.